But run you through the rules quickly of BNS and the stock game. Our three experts get a notional amount of 5 lakh rupees at the start of the week. They have to create a portfolio with a total of 4 stocks and 1 stock from the F&O space. There's a compulsory churn of 2 stocks every single day. And at the end of the week, we'll see who makes the maximum money and declare that person as the winner. Time to introduce our experts. We've got with us Ruchit Jain, Manish Sharma and CA Rudramurthy. They've been battling it out this entire week. Ruchit, let's start off with your first 2 calls, retaining Tata Motors DVR and Britannia from yesterday.
Yeah, so probably I have retained these 2 stocks from yesterday's trade. As even I had mentioned yesterday that Tata Motors DVR has rebounded from its strong support zone of 245 to 248, and we are expecting further up move. Although it could just be a pullback rally, but we are expecting a further up move in the stock, and hence I have initiated a buy call over here. Even at current levels, one can look to buy with 1 week's perspective in Tata Motors DVR. Apart from that, Britannia also looks quite positive from current levels. It is trading in a falling channel and prices are now rebounding higher from the lower end of the channel. Some reversal patterns have been formed at lower end of the channel and hence a pullback move is expected in Britannia too. So both these stocks, even at current levels, one can look to buy from 1 week's perspective.
All right, and let's focus in on the first 2 ideas that Manish had picked out. And Manish, the Maruti numbers were quite disappointing, yet you went ahead and bought it on the future side, and you're also retaining a PFC.
In Maruti, daily chart structure looks very weak, lower bottom, lower top formations. But yesterday, before the result, we have witnessed some good amount of short covering happening in this counter. Actually, that was the rationale behind going long in the stock. But after the result, again, we have seen some selling pressure in the stock prices. So as per the buy call given in the game show, one should exit from the long positions in this counter. My second call is we are retaining PFC. PFC buy call. PFC chart structure looks very positive, trading well above the short-term averages, channel breakout seen above 160 odd levels. So one can definitely hold the long position in this for a short-term target of around 175 and fix a stop loss below 162.
Okay, there you have it. That's the call coming in for Maruti as well as PFC being retained in session. Rudra, let's talk about Bharti. You're shorting the futures here. What is the call given the kind of weakness that we're seeing? Is it likely to persist? And Maruti as well has been a bit of a disappointment.
See, Bharti Airtel had a strong support at levels of 310, 300 and stock has decisively broken these strong supports. Even 293 was a very strong support for short term which it has broken. So I was looking for selling Bharti Airtel with a very tight stop loss of 295.10, expecting a target of 283. And when it comes to Maruti, it has been a great disappointment for me. From levels of 4,600, 4,700, Maruti has been showing clear signs of distribution pattern and even profit booking. I don't even advocate buying at current levels Maruti. Maruti for me looks very, very weak. It can test levels of 3,900 and even for investor, someone who wants to buy it at good level, 3,710, 3,720 is also visible on Maruti. So I'm short both on Maruti as well as Bharti Airtel.
Okay, well, that's of course, those are the 2 heavyweights that Rudra had picked out as his ideas. Meanwhile, let's talk about an M&M futures as well as the Dr. Reddy's. Ruchit, you're buying into both of these. What are the chart patterns here telling you? What targets are on your mind?
So we observe M&M then since last 1.5 years, this stock is trading in a range bound. No matter where the markets have gone up or gone down, this stock has not come out of the range. Probably on the higher side 1400 and on the lower side 1100 has acted as a good support since August 2014. So now the prices were at the lower end of the range, and during last week it had formed a hammer pattern at the lower end of the range, which is a reversal pattern, indicating that prices may again move higher up to the higher end of the range. So that was the main reason why I initiated buy position. The stock is in favor and I'm expecting on the higher side a target of 1250 in a day or two. Apart from that, my last call was a buy call in Dr. Reddy. Dr. Reddy in last few days have shown some signs of strength. It has given a breakout from a falling wedge. Although I'm not expecting a resumption of the uptrend, but at least a short covering move could take this stock higher up to 3050. So with the stop place below 2949, I am recommending buying Dr. Reddy for target of 3550.
Okay, and Manish, let's talk about your last two recommendations then, ICICI Bank as well as Bharti. Okay, just going to run you through what he's picked out. Remember, he was retaining Maruti and PFC. Those were buy calls, but ICICI Bank, a sell recommendation for a stop loss of 240 rupees and a target price of 220. The target price has been achieved. Even for Bharti Airtel, he too has a sell recommendation, a stop loss of 296 for a target price of 275. CA Rudramurthy, let's talk about your last recommendations. You're clearly sticking with the large caps. Walk us through ICICI Bank and Bharti Infratel. That's a change.
See, both ICICI Bank and Bharti Infratel, both are looking very weak for me. In fact, ICICI Bank was finding crucial resistance at levels of 230, 240, 250. It was seeing signs of distribution and even profit booking at every rise. Now, even yesterday's result on ICICI was pathetic, and even the future expectation and forecasts are very, very weak. So I was a seller in ICICI Bank looking for targets of 221, which it has already achieved, keeping a stop loss of 237. And even Bharti Infratel for me looks very, very weak. I think even that has achieved my targets of 365, and I had kept a strict stop loss of 376 on Bharti Infratel, and both for me looks very, very weak. And I don't advocate any one to catch this falling knife. ICICI, even for a long-term perspective, one can wait out and buy it closer to levels of 180. I won't be surprised to see levels closer to 180 in ICICI Bank in February month series.
All right, that's the call coming in from Rudra there on ICICI Bank as well as Bharti Infratel. And gentlemen, we are absolutely out of time on the show. Thank you so much, of course, for taking out the time and joining us today. And we'll wrap it up right here on the Stock Game. Market Sense comes up next.